PogoTribe, I don't know how many of you are Redditors, and of the Redditors among us, I don't know how closely you follow Reddit culture beyond just cat videos. Oh, and birds with arms. I fucking love birds with arms. But some shit has been hitting the fan recently, and by shit I mean Violentacrez, and by fan I mean the mainstream media. Here's a quick synopsis. Now, like many Redditors, Violentacrez was completely anonymous. Nobody knew his real identity. But unlike most Redditors, Violentacrez went out of his way to shock and offend in some pretty downright horrible ways. He accomplished this by creating themed subsections of Reddit. They're called subreddits, and I think it's important to clarify, anyone can do that. Even if you have never been to Reddit before in your life, you could go right now and make a subreddit about anything. Some of Violentacrez subreddits included one dedicated to Hitler, one dedicated to incest, one dedicated to misogyny. Well, I mean, he had a few dedicated to misogyny, if you ask me, but he had one specifically called R Misogyny. His most notorious subreddit, however, was called R Jailbait. It was dedicated entirely to posting pictures of scantily clad, but not naked, so technically, at least as their logic went, not illegal underage girls. Now, I have always been what's known in Reddit culture as a lurker. I almost never submit links. I don't give a shit about their game layer element known as karma. I'm not deeply invested in the community at all. I just check the front page 13 or 14 times a day. Now, I had heard of Jailbait. I always thought it was reprehensible. I never understood why Reddit allowed it to exist, but at the same time, I didn't think about it that much. I figured there must be some perfectly logical explanation as to why Reddit can't delete this. After all, Reddit is a very logical place. Such is the nature of a hive mind, right? So I was caught a little off guard when the Reddit community did not celebrate with a unified voice the outing of the man behind Violentacrez as a victory for human decency.
There are hot button topics that you can make a comment about and just enrage people. And sadly for me, I enjoyed doing that. I liked going in and making people really mad over what amounted to meaningless things.
Sadly, you say?
Well, yes, obviously it has affected me, it's affected my family, it's...
Some would say it caught up with you.
Well, it did. It actually did catch up with me. I treated Reddit like a game. I just, apparently I have a gift for pushing buttons.
This guy is a psychopath. And I'm not saying that to demean him, I'm saying that as a matter of fact. This guy is mentally ill. This guy does not deserve any semblance of sympathy from the Reddit community. He belongs in a jail cell, if not for technically violating the law, for his own protection. Because I know if I had a 14-year-old daughter whose picture had been posted to Jailbait, it would take some serious self-control not to go out and kill this fucker.